Hello everyone, it is Steph. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video of the new year, so happy new year everyone. Today we are going to be watching and reacting to one of my all-time favorite movies, Silver Linings Playbook. Now, I did a reaction to Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out. And I said that that was my all-time favorite movie, which is true. But Silver Linings Playbook is probably like a very close second. One of the major reasons why I love this movie is because it is about mental illness and mental health, specifically focusing on bipolar disorder. I would like to think that I'm a very big mental health advocate, and I think it's really important that we erase stigma around mental illnesses. And I'm not just talking about anxiety and depression. There's a wide range of mental illnesses out there, and I feel like a lot of them get overlooked or just thought of as crazy. So I'm really excited to watch and react to this, so let's just get into it.
We're gonna get it back. It's all gonna be better now. I'm better now, and I hope you are too. And I'm gonna appreciate it. Hey, I'll be there in a minute, okay?
Why did that like startle me a little bit? I've seen this movie so many times.
In a minute. That's true love.
I mean, we'll get into it, but him and his wife, not a good match.
I think we so often get caught in a state of negativity, and it's a poison. Like,
this is true. Negativity is terrible, yet we always focus on negative things more than positive. At least I find myself doing that often.
Danny was in for assault because of crystal meth and alcohol.
Bad combination.
Yeah, on top of an
Sounds like a bad combination.
Jerry curl because my hair didn't grow long enough, and I was so jealous of my brother.
I like love these interactions that they have because they kind of get each other.
You lied to me, Pat. Danny's not allowed to leave.
Yikes.
Take me back to the hospital, but take Pat home. He's fine. Trust me. You'll see.
So wholesome. I love him. I think Bradley Cooper was born in Philadelphia or like around the Philadelphia area, so I think it's really cool that this is supposed to take place in Philly. I believe it actually was filmed in the area.
What's more American than a cowboy?
You know what's more American?
What?
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin.
I love that line.
So you don't talk to me? You didn't tell me you took him out?
I feel like we should communicate that maybe.
Mom told me outside.
No, I didn't.
You just told me outside, Mom. What are you talking about? 5 minutes ago, we were walking up the stairs. She said, "Don't say anything." But Dad lost his job and he's bookmaker.
This movie is so good at incorporating like humorous elements while also like still being serious.
What the fuck?
Stupid fucking book.
Pat, you owe us an apology.
Mom, I can't apologize. I'm not going to apologize for this. You know what I will do? I will apologize on behalf of Ernest Hemingway, because that's who's to blame here.
Yeah, have Ernest Hemingway call us and apologize to us.
It might be a bit of a problem. I think he's dead.
I'm not gonna take any meds. I should just tell you that right now.
No, you have to take
No,
medicine.
I'm not gonna take any meds.
I think it's very interesting because people think that medication equals like you need more help or you're worse off than other people, and that's really not the case. I am being so preachy this whole time. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But I'm just saying, if you take medication for a mental illness, don't be ashamed of it.
Pull the curtain back, and there's the fucking history teacher with tenure.
That's a hard pill for anyone to swallow.
And we later found out from the hospital that's because I'm
Undiagnosed bipolar.
with mood swings and weird thinking brought on by severe stress, which rarely happens, thank God.
This is such a good scene. You know, therapy scenes are always just like, I gotta lay on the couch and talk to my therapist while I stare at the ceiling. Like, that's not what happens in real life. And I thought this was done perfectly.
That's OCD. That's crazy.
He's kind of like, oh, you're crazy. You have OCD. It's like, sir, have we learned nothing? This also has like a really great soundtrack. I mean, movie soundtracks can like make or break a movie. This one makes it so much better.
Does Nikki still work here?
You know I can't tell you that, but Doug Culpepper is still here.
Why would you tell me that?
Yikes. Yeah, she shouldn't tell him that his wife doesn't work here, but oh, like the guy that your wife cheated on you with, he still works here.
Nikki's waiting for me to get in shape and get my life in order, and then she's gonna be with me.
I think she was already over him and not, you know, not about him anymore if she was cheating on him before he even exploded, you know?
Real hoity-toity thing, and his wife Veronica is a real stickler for, I don't know, my mom got this Gap outfit she wants me to wear.
Gap outfit? Gap is for adults? I thought it was just a kid's outlet. Oops.
I can't stay. Come on, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have worn this.
Dude, you're fine. I like that jersey. I wish I was wearing that
I feel
jersey.
like an idiot.
Are you comfortable?
Yeah, Ronnie is a really great friend at making him feel like okay about things he's embarrassed about or just in general.
Rookie of the year?
Yeah.
Deshaun Jackson?
It's Julia
Deshaun
Stiles!
Oh, you wore a jersey to dinner.
Same kind of. I said in my Prince and Me reaction that she plays pretty much the same character. I would say this is a little slightly different than what I'm used to her playing, but still in line with it.
Tommy died?
Cops die.
How'd he die?
Please, don't bring it up.
No, how did he die?
I just said.
How did who die?
I never used to do that. I'm gonna do that now. Because we're gonna be better than ever, Nikki. Just practicing. How'd Tommy die?
Like, I know it's not funny,
What about your job?
but like, it's funny.
You know where the term okay comes from?
Well, Martin Van Buren, the 8th president of the United States of America, is from Kinderhook, New York. And he was part of the club, a men's club called Old Kinderhook. And if you were cool, you were in the club, they say that guy's okay.
Because you're in the old Kinderhook.
I actually know that fact. Like, I knew that, and I don't know why or how I knew that, but I did.
You ever take Klonopin?
Klonopin, yeah.
Right?
I love that they're bonding over all the meds they've taken.
You have poor social skills. You have a problem.
I have a problem? You say more inappropriate things than appropriate.
They both don't really have good social skills, to be honest.
I think you're really pretty, but I'm married, okay?
You're married. So am I.
No, that's confusing. He's dead.
Oh my god.
I like to run by myself, okay?
Me too.
Hey, I like to run alone. Will you stop, okay?
What?
I'm running here.
Me too.
Well, then why don't you run?
Technically, she's running behind you. She's not running next to you.
I like this road. This is my neighborhood.
Oh, come on, please.
Calm down, crazy. Why are you...
Oh, she spit at him.
I ordered Raisin Bran because I didn't want there to be any mistaking it for a date.
It can still be a date if you order raisin.
Yeah, it could be a date if you order nothing. Like,
It would be so amazing if you could get a letter to Nikki from me.
I'd have to hide it from Veronica. She's not...
that's against your restraining order, though.
Sort of like you? I hope to God she didn't tell Nikki that.
Yeah, this part's so messed up. I'm ready for Jennifer Lawrence to go off right now. And I know she will, because I've seen this movie 8 million times.
Forget I offered to help you. Forget the entire fucking idea. Because that must have been fucking crazy.
Right, he's fine with her helping him, but anything else, nope, don't associate me with her.
I'm just the crazy slut with a dead husband. Forget it.
Shut the fuck up.
You shut
Tiffany.
the fuck up.
Hey, Tiffany.
I mean, what she said was right.
Because I've never done anything like that, okay?
You may not have experienced the shit that I did, but you loved hearing about it, didn't you?
Honestly, all facts.
He's harassing me.
Hey, stop.
You can see her face change when she realizes what he's going through, and I think that's such a great part of that shot.
It's a song. Don't make it a monster. Come on, breathe. There's no song. There's no song.
And she's able to like coach him back to like reality and not be so in his head.
You're a funny girl. You want to get a drink sometime?
This guy sucks.
What'd I say?
She doesn't do that anymore.
I love how they're just like there for each other now. Like she's helping him, he's helping her. I love it. It's the beginning of something beautiful.
It's a dance thing, all right.
It's a competition thing at the Benjamin Franklin Hotel. Tommy would never do it with me, and
Tommy's
I missed
dead,
it
so
every
he's not
single
gonna
year.
fucking do it.
Would you please?
No, I don't.
He really just brings up her dead husband all the time.
The big Nikki love. Tell me about it. I want to understand it.
Yeah, we don't hear him talk about like qualities he likes about her. It's just like, oh, she's my wife and I love her.
It's electric between us. Okay, yeah, we want to change each other, but that's normal. Couples want to do that. I want her to stop dressing like she dresses, and I want her to stop acting so superior to me, okay? And she wanted me to lose weight and stop my mood swings, which both I've done.
Sounds like you guys aren't a good match.
You lost your house. I'm getting a new house. You lost your job. Things are going great for me at the firm.
His brother sucks. Oh my god. He's like, oh, I don't want to like compare our lives or anything, but, and then just goes into a long list of things he's excelling at while his brother is struggling. Like,
a true love of mine.
I think he's starting to have a little crush. Just my opinion, even though it's not like I've seen this movie and I know what happens.
It might have made you feel worse about your behavior, but I I didn't know anything. I didn't know how to handle it.
This is so wholesome.
I'm just gonna read it out loud, okay? Because if she says anything that's...
Proceeds to not read it out loud.
In spite of all these positive developments, Pat, I have to say, if it's me reading the signs, I need to...
That's the one part I don't necessarily like about this movie. Spoiler alert, it might not be Nikki that wrote the letter, but they like specifically zoom in on me reading the signs as if like foreshadowing that it's going to become, like it's going to come up again later and it's going to lead to a revelation, which it does. I just feel like they didn't have to make it so obvious.
What are you doing here? You know, we must beat the Giants, my brother.
It kind of bothers me that like it's not completely halfway down his face. Like it's a little less of one side that's green. Do you see what I mean? Like it's not halfway, it's not even really on his nose. Like, I don't like that.
Nasty Indian curry. This is America, baby. Go back to your country.
Here we go.
Oh, leave the fucking Indians alone. Tough guy.
You're traitor to your people.
What? I mean, to be fair, he was stepping in to help his brother. I don't think that that should be, like, punishable. Like, they didn't start it, you know?
Birds lose, I lose a fucking fortune to Randy.
Now he's back to being angry and yelling.
My Birds, Benjamin Franklin's team, favored by 1.5 points. I'll give you 3 more.
Patrizio, stop it!
I do like the idea of a parlay.
What? No parlay, no.
So, if I were to say you only have to score 5, I would be really very generous, right?
No, that would be amazing if we got 5. Let's
Oh,
not get
come on, we can get a 5 out of 10.
But like against professionals and then you show up and you do the dance that you're going to do, I don't think in real life they would get a 5.
Will somebody please explain me the parlay, please? You gotta win 2 bets or you lose the whole thing. For Pat Senior to win, the Birds gotta beat the Cowboys, plus Pat and Tiffany gotta get at least a 5 at the dance.
That's very, very manic indeed.
If the therapist says it, believe it.
I'm not gonna do it, I'm sorry.
You are not a stand-up guy right now. If it's me reading the signs,
You're reading the signs? Oh, okay.
See, it's like the same thing. They didn't have to do it in the beginning and now. I know I'm really like digging into this. It's really not that big of a deal. I feel like they only should have shown it at this point and not in the beginning. So we could kind of also make that connection, whereas they made it a little too obvious, I think, when they did it the first time.
What? Nikki? Nikki. Oh, jeez.
This is literally like Dancing with the Stars. How did they get invited to this?
7.3, 7.4.
That's a tough judging panel. For professional dancers, none of them even got an 8.
Pat Solitano and Tiffany Maxwell.
You know, I used to think that you were the best thing that ever happened to me, but now I think that you might maybe be the worst thing. And I'm sorry that I ever met you.
Good for you. Come on, let's dance.
Like, I just love their dynamic. It's just great. They know how to handle each other. They know how to talk to each other, and they get it. Like, I know how it goes, but I'm still a little nervous for them every time I watch it. The judges are probably like, what am I watching? They just look like they're having so much fun. It brings me joy. Yikes.
Yeah, Pat! Yeah!
We love the support system he has. That guy's the best friend.
A 4.9.
That's really too bad, guys. That's
And-
a lot of 4s.
And a 5.4. For an average score of 5.0.
Everyone's like, oh, you did so terribly. And they're celebrating.
Dad, did Eagles win? The Eagles won 40.
It's a little too on the nose, though, also, that it was a 5.0. Like, could have been like a 5.2 or something. He's like, get off. My wife is here. Where's your dead husband? Not here. The The whole family is Team Tiffany, honestly. I mean, who isn't Team Tiffany at this point?
No, you wrote the letter. The only way you can meet my
Crazy was by doing something crazy yourself. Thank you. I love you. I wrote that a week ago.
You wrote that a week ago?
How do you sit on that for a week? I would be so antsy to give that to someone.
You love me?
Yeah, I do.
She didn't really need much convincing there. She was like, you love me? He said, yeah. She was like sold.
Breadcrumbs, the garlic, and the steak, and you roll it up with the toothpicks?
For, maybe 3 hours plus.
Everything's good. Everything's good. Yeah, I got you. You're all down. Now, Randy, he's complaining.
It's just like a very full circle moment where
The restaurant's happening because of Randy's.
the whole family's together, everyone's doing better, and everything's how it should be. So that was Silver Linings Playbook. Again, I cannot say enough good things about this movie. I think it has a really great message, and it's well directed, it's well written, it's well acted, it's just everything about it, every aspect of it is really, really great, which is why it had Oscar nominations and wins. Besides just the topic of mental illness in movies and TV and whatever, it's very important to have conversations around mental health to kind of decrease that stigma. It's definitely gotten better over years, but it's still not where it should be, and we still have to kind of work at that to remind people that everyone is a human, and whatever mental illness they're dealing with, that doesn't make them anything less than. Anyways, getting back into the more technical movie aspects, the directing was great, the acting, I mean, Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence are amazing actors. The whole cast was great. Whoever did casting, amazing job. But anyways, guys, like I said, this movie was great for a number of reasons. If you guys do feel like you need to talk to someone, or you're just interested in learning more about different, mental illnesses, or you're interested in getting some resources to help you with whatever you're dealing with, I've linked some resources down below and just some like factual information about stuff if you want to learn more about that. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have for you guys this week. If you liked this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week.